which is a continuous pattern with one engulf, and we finished the second power pattern, which is also a continuation pattern, caps, where the journey is capped. So what is a cap? So friends, can you give me a check if you can hear me? Can you type yes, friends? Okay, thank you. So what is a cap? Someone says bottle cap. Very good. Okay. Why should something be capped? Caps are reversal patterns in advanced price action, while flag limit and FTR are continuation patterns. When price makes a rally with strong momentum, definitely many people will book profits. That's natural, right? Some people will make profit. They want to book profit because they don't want to lose their profits. Okay. Because of that profit booking, price will retrace. That is a general phenomenon. Price will often flag at the top of the pole because the institutions either they create long positions to take the price further up, or they create short positions to bring down the price. Now, how many of you recollect the conversation we had in the first module during the equity investment module? We spoke about Wyckoff theory, the concept of accumulation, markup, distribution, markdown. Correct? If you remember, we always said after a significant markup and if there is a consolidation, we cannot call it as a distribution because there is no guarantee that the price will fall. It can also be reaccumulation. Everyone agree? So this is one important aspect which we discussed. So and what did we say? We said that after the price falls or goes up, then only we know if it is a distribution or a reaccumulation. We will never know that in advance. Remember that point for now. The flag is generally a way for institutions to keep pushing the retail traders to buy so that the institutions can sell later. If the institutions force the retail traders to buy, what would happen? They will get more filling. They can do more shorting. They can have more filling, because of which they can make more profits. Finally, the price falls and cheats retailers. It's always true that a picture is worth 1,000 words. I know this is all English. No worries. In the subsequent slides, you will understand the phenomenon. Now, friends, look at this example. Okay, let me ask you a simple question. Now, this is a price has rallied till here. It had made from sideways movement and it has rallied up. This is some time frame. If I go to a higher time frame, what will you see? Don't you see a rally base rally if you go to a higher time frame? This whole thing, whatever movement, would reflect as a rally base rally. Correct? When you blend all the candles, absolutely. That is point number one. Now, the institutions have taken the price up. Now, the price is getting consolidated here. Correct? It is trading between a channel. Now, can you tell me, if I assume this as markup, if I assume this as markup, is this distribution? Is that distribution? Majority says we don't know. Yes, it can be accumulation also. It cannot be accumulation, it can be reaccumulation. From here, price can go up or price can come down also. How do you know? Okay, now when this consolidation is happening, okay, let's see what happens next. It seems that they were piling up short orders, correct? The institutions were piling up short orders. So what does it mean? What is that? That was a distribution, correct? It was absolute distribution. Now, can I ask you something? If I go to a higher time frame, will it not look like a simple rally based drop? If you go to a higher time frame, it is just a RBD, rally base drop, correct? Okay, thank you. Now, if you look at it, when you see the price here, okay, can you notice that this whole price created something like a cap? What is a cap? Something like, is it not, friends? Does it not look like a cap of a bottle? The whole congestion area on a higher time frame, it looks like the whole region. If you plot, if you draw a beautiful bottle like this, it will look like a cap. Now, I want everyone to notice this important aspect. Can you see a small zone here? What kind of a zone is that? It is a rally based rally. Perfect. But what kind of a zone? Muthu gave me the answer. It is an authentic zone. It is an authentic zone. So Manish says go left side. Here there is nothing in this example. It's all blank. So is it authentic zone now? With whatever information we have? Okay. It's an authentic zone. Now, can you see that authentic zone was engulfed by this guy? Right? Okay. So let me move further. Now I am going to make this. This is my cap. Why I call this as a cap? Because it looks like a cap of a bottle. Where is the bottle? Bottle is here. Okay? The overall structure looks like a bottle for me. That is why we call it as a cap. Now, this is a zone. Correct? This is an authentic zone. Okay? Now the authentic zone has been engulfed. Everyone get that? Then authentic zone has been engulfed. Okay, let me show you something interesting. What is this? It is an FTR. Okay, very nice. Thank you. Now, there is a simple story here. Whenever price engulfs an authentic zone, a reversal structure is formed, and that structure is called as a cap. The story is this: there is a base, rally, base, and drop. Not only that, the previous rally base rally is an authentic zone. When that authentic zone is engulfed, what does that mean? Generally, we know authentic zones are good zones. So the point is, if an authentic zone is engulfed, the zone that is engulfing the authentic zone is a powerful zone. That is called as a reversal trading strategy. And next time price comes into the zone, I'll take a long short trade so that I'll get my reaction. In scenarios like this, you can take this as the target. Why target? People who want to play higher target, why this is a target? Because that is an FTR, opposite zone. When you take a short here, stop loss is here, target is here. So it is almost like one. Is this too big? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, roughly 1:4 to 1:5 return. Somebody says this can be a failed FTR also. Now, where did it fail? The FTR worked. See, it reacted. I don't know if it gives 1:3. That's a different thing. FTR target is almost here. Okay, now let me summarize whatever we learned. The simple rules for caps or the reversal strategy is very, very simple. We need to have an authentic demand or supply zone, bare minimum requirement. Okay, a rally based drop or a drop based rally is formed. Then the authentic zone should be broken. At that point of time, we look forward for a cap. Let me draw it in a structural way for you. Okay, it's very simple, friends. What is this? It's a flag limit. Thank you. What is this? It's an FTR. Thank you. What is this? It is a cap, because this is an authentic zone. Authentic zone formed. Okay, how did it form? Rally, base, rally, and after that, rally, base, drop, authentic zone engulfed. Therefore, this is a cap. Next time, if price goes there, I am going to look for a short trade here. Short trade, stop loss. Where can I have my target for this? My target can be this. Why? It is an opposite FTR. Opposite FTR can bounce, right? It's a demand zone. Did you understand it? I have put all the patterns here. This is a flag limit. This is an FTR. This is a cap. Correct? Okay. Now let me redraw everything. Price is going up. What is this? What is this? It's an authentic zone. So what is the total thing? Base, rally, base, drop, and authentic zone is engulfed. So this is a cap. So therefore, if price goes into the zone, I get a reverse trade. Now, what are the rules of the game? Rule number one, an authentic zone is formed. Rule number two, rally after rally base rally, which is the authentic zone, rally base drop, the reversal structure is formed. Rule number three, authentic zone is engulfed. And step four, trade on reversal. Now don't always think that cap always forms at lifetime high. That is wrong. Everyone get that? What's the difference between these two? Okay. So in this example, if you see friends, here if you go to the left, it is touching a momentum. So this is 100% authentic zone. And this is not even lifetime high. So a cap can happen anywhere. Correct, Sudipta. Is the concept simple? Is there rocket science? Nothing. Number one, I want an authentic zone. Number two, rally based drop. Number three, authentic zone should be broken. Number four, cap, trade at cap. That's all. Brilliant question. Manish is asking Ashok that authentic zone which cap now. The way flag limit has three scenarios, three cases. The FTR has four cases. A cap has two cases. Again, two kinds. This is some demand zone. Why? It's a drop base rally. What is this, friends? It is an authentic zone. Why? Because you go to the left, it is hitting a momentum candle and not a base candle, which is another zone. Brilliant. Now what happened? Price went up, formed a base and started falling. While falling, it broke the authentic zone. The moment this authentic zone is broken, the cap is created. So next time price goes back to the cap, I look forward for a shorting trade with a stop loss above the distal line and expect the price to retrace. Is this scenario simple? Any doubts so far? Any comments, friends? That's a good question. Amit is asking, Ashok, what if the price come and hit the demand zone on very first attempt? In the sense, are you asking like this? Are you asking like this comes, it hits here and then goes up? Then also it is a cap. Because our requirement is this authentic zone should be broken. That is our rule book. It is already broken. Now there is another interesting scenario you need to know. Anatomy of caps case 2. There is a demand zone, drop base rally. Okay. We get an authentic demand zone. It formed the base and price is coming down. Now, while coming towards the authentic zone, price forms another base and breaks the authentic zone. Correct? Authentic zone is broken, so cap is formed. That is as per our rule number 1. We have a good rally base rally, authentic zone, and we have a rally base drop, and finally the authentic zone is broken. So I am sure that the cap is formed. Now, friends, please note, last time price came like this. But this time there is a base formed. What does that mean? When you say base formed, what exactly does it mean? It means price stopped there. It means there was a war. There is a fighting. There is resistance. There is congestion. Now, is that not a good zone? Drop base drop. It is an authentic zone too. Can someone notice that? In this example, it is an authentic zone too. Anyway, now what we call is, once the authentic zone is engulfed, once the authentic zone is engulfed, we'll go reverse. We'll go reverse until we touch the first zone. Is this the first zone to touch? Correct, friends? And then if we go further to the origin of engulf, from where the whole journey started, that is the top, second one. So this is called as the source of engulf. This is called as the origin of engulf. There is a question by Manish. He's asking, Ashok, what if an authentic zone is broken by many bases? Can there be a chance that a zone gets either it has to gap down or it has to create a momentum? No, are you telling it will come like this? Like this? If it come like this, that is called compression. That's again a different concept. Okay. Now, so this point is called as the source of engulf, and this is called as the origin of engulf. What is source of engulf means? Let's say this is a big army. Okay, this army is moving. They have come to fight these people. That army is coming to fight this army on the lower side. This is their home. But while coming, they had a fight with some people here and finally went and fought this zone, destroyed this zone. Okay, so this is called as the source of engulf. How to identify the source of engulf? Simple. After the zone is engulfed, from there go reverse. Wherever a base formed, wherever a zone, the first zone is source of engulf, and the zone from where everything started is called as the origin of engulf. It takes little time to understand, but next time price goes, it can react from source of engulf. It can also react from origin of engulf. Both trades you can take, but it is case by case. Sometimes what happens, the source of engulf and origin of engulf looks like level over level. They will be sandwiched. They will be jam packed. In such scenarios, we directly trade at the origin of engulf. Is that clear? Any questions till now? Still a little confusing. Can you give example? Yes, we will go to examples. We'll go to examples. Okay, all right. Now let's go. Here is the first example. Okay. Before I go, I will redraw both the scenarios for you so that you will understand both case 1, case 2. Okay, friends. All right. Now let me draw this, friends. Okay, I'm just writing it. I'm just writing it. That's why I was not audible. Now let me go and mark the numbers. Step 1, authentic zone formed. Step 1, authentic zone formed. Step 2, rally base drop. Step 3, authentic zone engulfed. Step 4, trade on reversal. Step 1, authentic zone formed. Step 2, rally base drop. Step 3, authentic zone engulfed. Step 4, trade on reversal. Now, if you ask me how this will open up for me, this can react from here as a trade. Here, the price Can react like this, it can also react like this. Now I want every one of you to understand both the scenarios completely. Now friends, tell me, there is no source of engulf in the second case, which means which means this is both origin of engulf and source of engulf for this, correct? What is the role of source of engulf? How do you find them? All we said is, once the zone, authentic zone is engulfed, go reverse and mark the first zone. That is the first zone that has come, which means the army just walked in. They directly came and fought the enemy fort. In second case, the army stopped somewhere in between, took another major fight, and then came into the authentic zone level. Is that clear, friends? Is this example clear? Recollect the 4 rules of the game. Very, very simple. Rule number 1, we need an authentic zone. Rule number 2, we need a reversal structure. What is a reversal structure? It is a rally based drop in case of supply side. It is a drop based rally in case of demand side. Can there be more than one SOE? No. There is always one SOE, that is source of engulf. The first zone which engulf this particular authentic zone. But there can be many zones. But source of engulf is always one. You can demand story again. This is a shorting side of the story. Do you want me to mark the buying side also? Okay. Let me mark it for you. This is an authentic zone. Okay. Now this is a cap. Why? Authentic zone is engulfed. What is this, friends? It is source of engulf. And this one is a cap by structure, but that location is called as origin of engulf. So what I will do, I will take some other color. Next time price comes here into this zone, I take a trade. This is entry, long trade, stop loss, target. Here, if price comes here, I'll take a trade. Next time it comes here, I'll again take a trade. Yes, Manish. Everyone understood? Why do you think this cap is powerful now? Why should we consider this cap as a power pattern? It is because it has engulfed the authentic zone. It has engulfed the authentic zone. Authentic zone is a strong zone. If somebody has broken such a zone, they are more stronger. That is the essence of this conversation. Case 2 can also be an FTR. No. If it's an FTR, show me the double engulf and the trend direction. You can do that. Oh, are you talking about this one by any chance? I'll mark it for you. Are you saying this one? L1, L2? You can do that. If you find a pattern, go for it. Yes, that is valid. Pretty valid. It's pretty valid. Okay. Now come to this beautiful example. Is this an SR line? It is lifetime high. Correct? Now, can you notice this authentic zone? Rally, base, rally. How did I mark that? It is the last powerful demand zone before the inevitable reversal. I repeat, it is the last demand zone. Okay, now this is the last authentic zone. Can I take this also as an authentic zone? Rally, base, drop, drop, base. Can I take this also an authentic zone, right? Can I take it? I cannot take it. You should take the last authentic zone before the reversal. That is the key point. This is the last authentic zone close to the reversal. Now when I mark, who broke this authentic zone? Which candle broke this authentic zone? This guy. Correct? Everyone agree? The bearish momentum guy broke. So what will I do? Once it is broken, I will go reverse and stop the cursor at a place where there is a first zone. This drop to base drop is the first zone, and that is my source of engulf. And then I go to the topmost point of the zone, which is my origin of engulf. Now everyone get the both source of engulf and origin of engulf, how to find it? Once the candle is engulfed, the authentic zone is engulfed, go reverse on the on the opposite direction and locate a point, locate the first zone, that is your source of engulf. Now let me draw something interesting for you. Okay, let me draw very interesting, and I want your participation. Now in this case, friends, just to give you a clarification, this is an authentic zone. Which is the source of engulf and origin of engulf? 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is the source of engulf? One is origin of engulf, everyone knows that, and that is the zone of cap. Okay, the source of engulf is 4, because that is the zone from where the recent army came. Okay, remember that point. Okay, I will throw another challenge. Hmm. I'll make it simple. Now, which is my authentic zone? One, two, three. Which is my authentic zone? 3 is my authentic zone because that is the last demand, after which we saw an inevitable reversal. Excellent. The latest one. And after that, now which is the source of engulf? This is my source of engulf. This is my origin of engulf. It's not that complex, no? Everyone clear, friends? Great. Sounds good. Now, look at this example. Where is our trade? Our trade can either be here or it can trade like this also. Now, since the origin of engulf and source of engulf is very close, what we can do, we can take the entry at origin of engulf itself in this case. Why? The both are jam packed. It's like, it looks like level over level. So there's every chance for price to break this and go to this point. Everyone agree? Is this example clear? Everyone understood? Where are the points? Rule number 1, authentic zone formed. Rule number 2, reversal structure formed. Rule number 3, authentic zone broken. Rule number 4, trade on reaction. Okay, let me take another example. Now look at this scenario. Okay, this is a rally base drop. This is the last zone. Okay, this is the last zone. After that, price reverse. There is no rally base and drop. So if you go on a lower time frame, you can see rally base and then drop. Higher time frame, you don't see. I am sure everyone are aware of that. Then where are the rules? Rule number 1, authentic zone created. Rule number 2, reversal structure. Rule number 3, authentic zone engulfed. Did the engulf happen? Who engulfed it? Which candle? If you ask me personally, the guy who actually engulfed this candle is this guy. The other two just broke the low, that's all, but they didn't close below. That is why this becomes the source of engulf, this drop base drop, and this becomes the origin of engulf. Friends, is this sensible? What if price make a reversal from in the way to reach SOE? Let it reach. Who stops it? See, first of all, see, the trade has almost this kiss trading happened here at source of engulf already. How many of you notice this? How many of you notice that this is just kiss tested happened? The only thing that's pending here is origin of engulf only. Is this example clear? Now look at this example. This guy is Mahanagar Gas. Okay, I marked it recently. It formed a brilliant cap. Look at this. The last demand, rally base rally, which is the authentic zone. Then beautiful rally base drop, which is the reversal, authentic zone by engulf the sky. So this becomes our origin of engulf and source of engulf. See how beautifully this trade worked. It's a cap. There is no need of an SR line here. In this battle, there is no SR line. In caps, what do we want? First thing is we want an authentic zone. Rally, base, rally. That's all. And then rally, base, drop. And then authentic zone should be engulfed. The engulf happened here. The moment this scenario came, we concluded to take a trade here. And price came inside the cap zone and reacted. Okay, there is no need for it. What is this structure? This is case one. Price rallying, authentic zone, zoomed up, price sideways, broke it. So reversal trade here, reaction. Case one. This is a classic example of case one. Okay. Now look at this example. This guy is United Breweries. Okay, now look at this, friends. This is a rally base rally. Okay, and this is also rally base rally. Why can't I take this as authentic zone, friends? Okay, assuming there is nothing here, forget about what is there here. Assume it is all lifetime high. Why I can't take this and why I have to take only this? Because this is not latest. Brilliant. Okay. So that is my authentic zone. Step number one, authentic zone. Step number two, rally and drop. So that is a reversal structure, which is step number two. Not only that, this candidate broke the authentic zone. So if you ask me personally, which is the source of engulf, can somebody see it? The actual guy who broke authentic zone is this guy. If you go reverse from here, you see this guy as your source of engulf, correct? How many of you agree this is the source of engulf? Can you give me a check if you understand that? I'm repeating again and again. And the top guy is your origin of engulf. That's all. Okay, good. Now, what happened after that? The price luckily came exactly inside the cap zone and gave phenomenal response. Let me take this straight line, friends. Friends, can I trade this zone? What is this? It's a flag, but it's a very bad flag. Why it's a very bad flag? It's a very bad flag because this whole thing is all basis. What will you trade? It's all faking. So Narsimha is asking, sir, what is latest authentic zone? I don't understand. Okay, one last time I'll write on the chart. Arsima, what is this? All are authentic zones. Now all are authentic zones. Okay, you agree? Now price has only broken this authentic zone. So price has not broken this, not broken this, not even broken this. Is this a cap? It is a cap because it has broken the latest authentic zone, the latest authentic zone. You get that? It has to break latest authentic zone. Now, which is the SOE now? Let us see if you guys have really understood. Which is the SOE? Perfect. 3 is SOE, which is origin of engulf. 1 is original of a. What is 2? 2 is just an authentic zone. 2 is just a drop based drop. That's all. Okay, that's very nice. Very nice. Clear. Good job. Look at this example. Okay, this is a okay rally base gap up rally. Okay, if you go to lower time frame, you get a slightly higher time frame. You will get a proper zone here because of so many bases. It has broken. So where I am waiting for 2431, 2436 levels to break. I am sorry, 293,000 levels. It will come. There nothing is too far in markets. Any number can come anytime. Now tell me something. Why this cap is wrong? Authentic zone is broken. This guy broke it. It is not authentic. That is the reason. Authentic zone itself is wrong. Good. Okay. This is another wrong example. Okay. Now look at this beautiful example. Rally base rally, rally and drop. A classic pattern. Where to find? Rally, base, rally, which is your authentic zone. And then rally and drop. It engulfed authentic zone. Where is the SOE here? Where is the source of engulf? The source of engulf, origin of engulf is both the same. It is the same damn point. So this is the numbers we gave. I guess this trade has worked. This is Page Industries. Look at this. Drop base rally, authentic zone, engulfed by this guy. The whole last base is this, which is SOE and OOE. That is the math. Okay. Now look at this beautiful guy. Okay. This is a smart trade. This is basically a Quasimodo trade. Okay. One of the beautiful patterns. We'll talk about this probably next week. Yeah, we'll talk about this next week. This is one favorite trade which I marked it. I wanted to trade this level. It's one of the beautiful zone to trade. Okay. Now look at this trade. Okay, this is the last base, authentic zone, and rally base drop, gap up and then drop. Okay, and this is the cap that we wish to trade. Okay, what is this? That's a flag limit. Very nice. Gaps around 2000 and 32,000. Let me take a look at the chart. 32,000. Are you talking about this gap? PO? So PO, the point is it is definitely a good gap, but the point is we are more worried at the latest demand zone. Friends, tell me why we are worried at the latest demand zone. Why we are worried at the latest demand zone? The latest demand zone is the zone where the opponents took complete control. They dominated. That is a point of change in domination, no? That is the latest point where buyers finished their monarchy. The buyers finished their dominance. All the buyers were consumed at that level. Okay. Now look at this beautiful example. This I marked recently. Okay. This is a beautiful authentic zone, rally based drop. 100% authentic zone. And then rally base, I'm sorry, rally base rally is the authentic zone, and then rally base drop is the formal drop. Okay, and if you notice very closely, the authentic zone is broken by this candle. So the source of engulf is, okay, to be honest friends, this will be your source of engulf. That is why see this guy reacted from here. How many of you notice? The green candle is the source of engulf. You know how it is? I'll mark it for you. See this, you know how it went off? It went like this. Authentic zone went off, came down, okay, and then went up and came down. This is my source of engulf. Why? If you go on a lower time frame, it will look like this. Okay, and look at this. The reason why I love this is this one. Oh God. See, if it comes in same level, dream to short this guy with target here. I will dream. It's a good trade. How many of you loved it? It's a classic pattern. Your case one, nothing but case one. Rally, base, drop. Okay. And then kaboom. So if this kind of compression continues, it will be phenomenal tomorrow. Okay, so okay, I got a new name for it. Our our buddy Raja says it's a coiled race. That is called as compression, and we are spending almost one session discussing this concept. Yes, thank you. So how to improve RR? See friends, to improve RR, you have only two options. One is your either reduce your risk or extend your target. What do you want to do? Friends, you have two options to improve your trade, RR in the trade. Either you can reduce the risk or increase the target. Which is the best solution for you? Wow, everybody says reduce risk. Awesome. We must never trade for an RR less than 1:3 in positional trading. This is mandatory, 100% rule. Second, we must never trade an RR less than 1:2 in intraday trading. These two are thumb rules. Now, you can improve your RR by two ways. Number one, reduce the risk. Number two is extend your target. By reducing the risk, what all benefits? Number one, it's a very safe method. Okay, you just have to go to lower time frame to get cleaner, untested, fresh zones as price structures. And there's only one problem with this story. There is a high possibility of you not getting a trade, which is fine. When I have hundreds of trade to take up in the days to come, I don't mind. Okay, so it's a part and parcel of the journey. The second story is extending the target. It's not a safe method because price may retrace from your from profits zone. You can go back to losing zone. In the sense, it may retrace back and even break your stop loss without hitting the target, which is the biggest pain. Seeing the transformation of a winning trade into a losing trade is a nightmare. And you have no problem. You always get your filling. So I personally believe reducing the risk is the best method. We will extensively show you how to reduce risk and go to minimum 1:5 RR in the subsequent trades. Okay, and there's an exclusive session on this RR enhancement theory. We will go deeper and we will teach every micro aspect there. So what all did we learn today? The third most powerful price action. What is the difference between caps and the two partners, FTR and flag limit? The fundamental difference. This is a reversal strategy. That was a trend continuation strategy. Okay. Now, not only that, in those patterns, you are engulfing an SR line. Here, you are looking forward to engulf an authentic zone. Perfect. Very good. And you remember the two kinds of cap formation? A normal standard case one, and the second case two is with source of engulf and origin of engulf. Perfect. The second type of cap will have two zones. And you can trade any zone. If the zones are sandwiched, if they are very close, directly trade at the origin of engulf. The target for the cap shall be the opposite demand zone. It can be anything. Okay, going forward in live examples, I'll start showing you how to pick up targets which can be opposite power pattern. It will take little time. My point is, I want every one of you to start identifying these flag limits, caps, and FTRs easily. The moment you reach that level, we can slowly move to the next level of identifying opposite zones. Okay, so any questions? With this, we come to the end of the session. So let me take up some questions. Okay, There's an interesting question, sir. How to find trades? See, there are two things. If you are an intraday trader, if you are an intraday trader, you need to identify 10 high beta stocks and you need to mark all your levels, mark all your power patterns and start watching it. That's all. Okay, you don't trade many. But if you are trading a positional price action thing, there are hardly 140 150 F&O stocks. You just have to mark them once. Remember, once if you mark a monthly chart in a particular script, it will take 6 months to for the things to change. If you mark weekly, it will take 3 months. If you mark daily chart, it will take at least 1 month for your chart to make changes. Okay, and slowly, if you ask me personally, there was a time I used to mark all 150 charts. Okay. Yes, PO, that is perfect. Okay, so now please let's finish off the whole learning of the entire story, and then in our weekly review session we will take up all the other flavors. Okay, the purpose of those sessions is just to review all the charts, try to evolve and practice more. All right, now let me go to Bank Nifty. Okay, so I'll just simply take a level. Okay, this is engulf, no change. This is engulf, no change. This one is engulfed, price went up, came down, formed a base and went up. This slightly looks like a FTR, but I will not buy it because there is an instant base. Okay, this could have been okay a very good FTR trade, but friends, if you look at it, this particular zone, right, it's already tested here. So no point. Okay, though this trade worked, but definitely we would not have taken this trade. We don't trade tested zones, we don't trade 2TBs. Okay, now so I'm going to remove this zone because this zone we are not trading. Okay, ultimately what I'm going to do is just change and move my candle to wherever there is an engulf. That's it. Okay, and let me look at this engulf. Any change there? Huge base and then a gap. Hmm, I don't know how to extend this. Where is extend? Coordinate, visibility. Is there a way? Coordinates, end to end. Okay. I don't know how to mark it. So let me go to daily chart only. Okay. So what is happening with Bank Nifty? Look at it. Price is fighting hell, like hell at this zone. This is a zone of break or no break. There is no price structure. This is all manipulation zone. How many of you get it? This entire zone is all compression, no? Do you guys find something here? Okay, it's all full of compression, no? If you personally ask me, let me remove all drawings. The only zone of action you have in Bank Nifty is this, if you ask me personally. Okay, wow, that's the best zone of line action. Okay, this is where you have some action coming up. This is the zone, 25,000, 26,000 level. After, within that, I have nothing to fight here. And this is an SR line which has already been tested. See, this was like this, up, came down, resistance, 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 resistance. But where do I trade? I don't have proper level to play. Okay, so that is why we will wait. This is the only strong zone where we can fight. If you look at overall view of market, and friends, I'm still bearish on markets. I am not yet bullish. There's a long way to go. Vilas is asking, can you stick Hindustan Unilever? Hindustan Unilever. Okay, so this is an SR line broken. This is an SR line broken. See, this zone is playing now. This particular zone. Okay, match in sync with this SR. Okay, we cannot trade there because this is all compression. This is all compression. Very confusion, highly manipulated. Okay, I'm sorry, it has become little slow. That's why the chart is freezing. All right. Anyway, so friends, now I have a simple request to everyone. I want every one of you just post one chart, just one chart. Okay, I'm not asking more because we have more people. Okay, more than 50 people there. Everyone put one chart. Now post me one chart of FTR, one great chart of cap. That's all. With screenshot, with markings, with clear levels. That is what I want. If you're able to mark it, then the coming Friday review meeting will have amazing interaction and there'll be a lot of things that comes up. All right, friends. So tomorrow we will go deeper into the concepts of particularly compression. Not only that, we'll also get into the concept of swap, where if something fails, what happens if a power pattern fail. So we are going to discuss those aspects tomorrow. Okay, now Sendil is asking, Ashok, do we get into intraday? We will get into it, but please first get the power patterns right, get the concept right, get the anatomy right, get the flavor right. Once you get that right, then you can go little deeper. And I don't want every one of you to jump directly to 5 minutes. It's very difficult, I'm telling you, because manipulations are very high on a lower time frame. Manipulations are least. Who is that? Somebody was telling me, Ashok, I was looking at the monthly level, weekly level power patterns, it was working like charm. Somebody buzz me in go to webinar chat only. You know why that happens? Purely because nobody can do manipulation on a higher time frame. On a lower time frame, anyone can do manipulation. So be qualified to go there. All I'm telling is first learn these patterns, make sure you understand the patterns, and then go from daily to hourly, hourly to 15, and then to 5, and so on. In fact, I have played Nifty on 5 minute. I have even played Bank Nifty on 1 minute, but it requires a lot of time. It's a lot of time. But same formulas holds good. They're all universal in nature. Okay, and please throw one chart, just one chart. That's all. Then we will review on coming Friday in detail. Okay, because see, Friday review sessions will continuously keep happening until and unless there are super 25s which comes and trouble the schedule. Nothing else. Okay, friends. All right. So with this, we come to the end of the session today. Thank you very much. So, my request to everyone is just post one example of FTR and one example for cap. So next you have 5 days time to do it. And coming Friday, I'm going to take up that assignment. And we will review each slide in detail, and we will figure out what mistakes we did, what is right, what is wrong, and so on. And I have also provided some future charts. Let us see how they emerge in the coming days. In fact, if you ask me personally, I am an excellent FTR trader. Sometimes my pickings in flag limit happens in urgency, but my FTRs work so well. So that's what even I realized over the period of time. Everyone should post in the Telegram channel, in the Telegram group. If anyone of you have no access, please speak to Rashmi and get it done. Yuan, thank you so much for your time. Hope you will have a good sleep now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, Friday reviews are currently running from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. and the video is already uploaded in the Nishwid website in the weekly review folder. Please access it. Everything would be recorded, nothing to worry. And they are there for a long time to come. You don't have to worry, friends. Great. Sounds good. Friends, have a nice evening. I will see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. sharp. Okay. Now I have to rush to the office and foresee the progress. Cool, friends. We'll see tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.